Howdy ho, folks. SJ Poor here from Little Face Brewing. How's everybody doing this evening? Wonderful, I hope. I'm getting ready to get the gas grill out and make some burgers. We're kind of having a dip back into winter, it seems like. Right now. We still haven't gotten everything out onto the deck. As you can see, the deck is empty. But we can grill. Right, Lily? Yes. So, while I'm heating this thing up, and you're looking at my butt, we can talk about beer. We'll let that bad boy heat up a while. And what beer are we going to talk about today? Peculiar1. This is the beer that I brewed, one of the two that I brewed for the Paul Wicksteed Tribute Brew Day that we did. This was brewed, I don't even have it on here. I want to say, well, yeah, it was December. The original gravity on this was 1070. Finished gravity is 1010 at 7.9% ABV. The Peculiar1. Nice little hit, or nice little hiss. Nothing huge. Show you the pour here. In a dogfish glass, fitting. Oh, nice. Not over-carbonated. Believe it or not, and you might not believe it from some of the beers that you've seen other folks review of mine lately, is I try not to over-carbonate. I typically try to under-carbonate because I like a lesser carbonated beer, typically. Ah, smells wonderful. So what do we got going on for Homebrew Wednesday today? This week I did a good bit of beer stuff. I kegged up a Denny Cone, shout out to you. His Smile Rye Smile IPA. It was a Brewcraft kit that I got from the store. I brewed that up so that I can have that at the store. Actually, I just took a keg into the store, into the grain bill, of a Mangrove Jack Pilsner kit that I did. We've got 2 batches of Baltic Porter going for the Yaha Club barrel project. I've got a Fat Tire clone that I'm doing an experiment with Zombie Bob. You guys will see him eventually. He's a local friend of mine that comes in. Shout out to you, Chris. He and I are kind of doing an experiment of sorts. I gave him my recipe for Fat Tire, and I'm brewing my recipe of Fat Tire. We're both brewing, and we're going to taste them and see how they turn out. He used a bunch of yeast in his. We'll just leave it at that. But we both primarily did it with the Omega Belgian strain, one of the Belgian strains, because they have 2. So let me take a taste here. Ah, that's a nice beer. Yeah, far out. Very nice. So yeah, so we got the Fat Tire, we've got Denny Cone Rye Smile, I've got the Baltic Porters in. I brewed up my the hop experiment beer for the hop experiment that Puka NC has got going on. And I'm doing an experiment within an experiment, and I split up my batch with my 2 little Mr. Beer fermenters. So I got 2.5 gallons being fermented out with 05 that is to the specifications for the challenge. And the other 2.5 gallons I am fermenting out with Omega's hothead yeast. I've been looking at that yeast and reading about it and checking all kinds of stuff out about it, and I was just so intrigued. And I just thought this was a perfect beer to be able to ferment that one out. I almost screwed up and did the whole thing with it, but Brad and I talked, and I corrected myself, and I had some 05, and I had the 2 little fermenters. So it worked out perfectly, actually. So I'm excited to see how those 2 taste against each other. I mean, that's going to be pretty cool. They should attenuate out down too, because I use full packs on both of them. 2.5 gallons, so there's a lot of yeast in them bad boys. So what else do I got? Oh, I did a taste on my stout that is in the Revolution barrel downstairs. Oh, let me tell you what, that's pretty fantastic. On deck, I've got a Hefeweizen I want to brew up and a couple other beers. So I want to do a Saison coming up for the spring. I should do a Marzan now so that it's setting for October, for an Oktoberfest. So a lot of stuff brewing, a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be doing special stuff at the Grain Bill this weekend. We're going to be doing some wine tastings and beer tasting and cider and mead. We're running a little fishing promotion because being in South Central Pennsylvania and the opening day of trout was last weekend. And coming up is National Homebrew Day. So we're going to be having an event at the Grain Bill then as well. So stay tuned and see what we have goings on at the Grain Bill located in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. Check us out. www.thegrainbill, all one word, .net. That's our website. Go there and see what's going on. You can follow us on Facebook as well at the Grain Bill on Facebook. Look us up. Look us, find us, share us, like us. Alrighty, well, time to clean the grill off. It's at 350 degrees and let you folks get back at it. I'm going to get back to enjoying this peculiar one. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful, wonderful beer. Cheers.